In this video, we're going to talk about the best productivity apps to do more in less time. Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ryan Conlan, and if you haven't been on this channel before, it's lots of different videos about lots of different things. Today, I'm going to talk about the best productivity apps that I use in order to help minimize my distractions. And again, they're just tools. They may not work for you. You may actually find that you work a lot better with pen and paper, or that you work better with other sources. There's multiple different ways to skin a cat. However, I found some common trends that me and a couple of my mates use that are really helpful, that I thought I'd share and come on, because I don't think it's talked about enough, these little apps, and I think they can really help you, and they've really helped me. So without further ado, let me get on to the apps, or my favorite apps, or my favorite plugins, hacks. The first thing is EVERNOTE. So EVERNOTE is a logo with an elephant, also known as Elephant Planner, but it's not called Elephant Planner. My girlfriend calls it Elephant Planner and takes the piss out of me, but I know some of you may have an iPhone, you have notes on your phone, but what I find what happens is they don't transfer very well into a desktop. Or if I lost something, it's not saved in one place and keeps updating. EVERNOTE is something that you can download to your laptop or your computer or your phone, which you can have an account where you can keep all your notes stored in one place, or you can write down a thought, or you can write down a voice note. You can't write down a voice note, but you can record a voice note all in one place. That's a really handy tool that I found to keep everything cohesive, especially in one space, and it helps massively in my productivity, rather than just switching back to notes or having a notebook, because if I forget my notebook and walking around, what happens? I don't remember what I'm doing for the day. But if I have it on my laptop and my phone, there's two different places. If my phone dies, I have my laptop. If my laptop dies, I have my phone. So it makes things a lot easier for me. The second thing, or the second one, is Google Sheets. Now, I find Google Sheets really helpful for tracking my budget and tracking my day-to-day expenses, or just using things like breakdowns, or especially in work. But I really found Google Sheets helpful even for the gym as well, to keep my workout routines in. Google Sheets is just an absolute lifesaver that I use. Also, Google Docs. Google Docs are really helpful because I can share documents with my mates. We're booking a trip somewhere, I can write down the price, all the details, and then share them and get everyone involved. So the whole Google Drive system is really good, but specifically I use Google Sheets mainly. The next thing that I use is a plugin and not an app. It's called f.lux. I've talked about it before on this channel. It's an absolute lifesaver. So essentially for a Mac, it is a night mode on your computer. So you can time it at certain times a day. I know people wear like blue light blocking glasses, but I've never used them. I just use f.lux on my computer, and you can set different times, different specific days where it comes on, where you can put your computer into night mode. And I find it's a lot easier looking at my screen at the night time from all the blue light coming in. It can keep you awake. I find it very helpful, definitely increase my productivity. Next thing is also a plugin, is the newsfeed eradicator. So I used to spend so much time on social media and Facebook, especially Facebook, scrolling through endless videos. I found that Facebook these days, a lot of it's just videos and content that I don't really want to see, whereas I prefer other platforms. An app called Newsfeed Eradicator, or a plugin called Newsfeed Eradicator, you put it on your desktop and it eradicates your whole newsfeed. So you never have to see anyone's content on your Facebook newsfeed, and it is great because I have it on my phone as well, Facebook, but I don't have the Newsfeed Eradicator plugin, so I can check it on my phone. But even if it's turned off on my desktop, I'm less likely to look at it if I'm doing work, because I do most of my work on my desktop. So it is an absolute lifesaver, and I'd highly recommend. Next is added to the Google Drive. It is the Google Calendar. So the Google Calendar, which I talked about previously in this channel, has really helped me structure my weeks and structure my days, knowing that certain times, certain dates, I need to schedule and plan things. But again, I don't put tons of things on the calendar. For example, my university classes, or I'll put in what time I go to bed at every day, or different tasks or different meetings. And I find it really helpful, especially when it's on your phone and your laptop, to help you give you notifications on different planning and different schedules. Very helpful, and a very useful productivity hack or app that I'd used to date. So Ad Blocker is a plugin for a desktop, and it is an absolute saver, especially when you're on these big media sites and media pages or publishers that have a load of different ads just keep popping up and getting in your way. I think there's a helicopter overhead, and it can help a lot with just clearing headspace and you're online, just getting rid of ads, because we see enough ads as it is. The next piece, or the next app that I use, is Revolut. Most Irish people probably know what Revolut is now. It is a separate card and it tracks all breakdown of your spending habits that month. So it breaks down whether you spent utilities, transactions, whether you spent it on food, whether you spent it on services, and it's really helpful to me to track my budget month to month. And it's been a massive hack in my life using Revolut for my day-to-day, just daily budgeting. And especially as a student, a broke student, it is very, very helpful. And I highly recommend using some sort of software where tracking budgets and tracking with spending. For me, I used to end up spending a lot of money that I didn't need to spend, where this really helps me minimize and see, oh, I spent this much and I spend this much up from last month. Found it extremely helpful. And yeah, folks, I think that's all. I think that's all the apps that I use that really helped me with productivity in the last 12 to 18 months. And hopefully you get some value out of it, and hopefully you can use them too, because they've really, really helped me do a lot more things in less time, especially just the monotonous day-to-day things. And hopefully you enjoyed the video, and if you liked it, I appreciate you give it a thumbs up, as it really helps the channel, and subscribe for more videos every week. I'll be trying uploading them on a Sunday because I just think they're a little bit better on a Sunday, but I have to wait and see. Could continue on a Monday, but anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and make sure to subscribe, and till next time.